podcast, and I'm Emelia. I'm your host. And to start off, this is a podcast about frogs. You might think frogs are boring creatures, but they are really interesting. First things first, there are about 5,000 species of frogs in the whole world, and scientists think frogs have been on Earth since dinosaurs have been around, which is about 140 million years ago. And something interesting about frogs all around the world never drink water through their mouth, and they actually drink water through their skin. This is so cool, but the world's largest frogs are the Goliath frogs, and they can go up to 7 pounds or 3 kilograms. And the world's smallest frog only go up to less than half an inch or 1.27 in centimeters, and that's pretty small. Every single country in the world has many frogs except Antarctica, because it is way too cold for them to even survive and do daily tasks to help them live, like to collect food or swim to absorb water. Fun fact, frogs shed their skin and it's called molt. Some frogs actually do it every day or up to once a week, and they even eat their skin after shedding. Isn't that weird? Every single year frogs go into hibernation, and that creates a new layer of bones that get contracted and put into their place where the old bones were originally. Most frogs jump 20 times their height, and some particular frogs can jump even higher. That's extremely impressive. Dozens of frogs are poisonous, and if you see one in the forest or in the woods, just know that they are extremely poisonous and you should never touch them, or else it could cause death or poisoning to the body. Frogs are carnivores and are short-bodied and are amphibians. After frogs are born, they are in a group of little eggs that are covered in a thick protective layer. Until they are big enough, they grow out of it and start to be little fish, also known as tadpoles. Once they get older and older, over time, they start to grow legs, arms and limbs. Frogs have amazing night vision and can sense movement very easily, and their big eyes allow them to see in front, to the side of them and behind them. Fun facts, frogs were the first land animal to have vocal cords, and male frogs can fill their vocal cords with air, which makes their throat pop out. Not all frogs have teeth. Some have fang-like structure, or some have very tiny teeth on the top jaw which help them chew food like any frog can. Common toads can live up to 10 to 12 years, but some wild frogs can only live up to 3 to 6 years, and even pet frogs live up to 10 to 20 years, which is pretty impressive if you think about it. And that's it for today. That's Frogs for You. I hope you learned something new. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Bye!